It's the Cable
So we're looking for land synergies. I believe Valakut got cut from the cube, but you can still make some 2020s. Or Field of the Dead it up. Could take Hexmage for Dark Depths stuff. Good chance Hexmage wheels, though. I'm gonna take this jet. High Tide is not in the cube. I'd not mind passing Vista for a Mox. Even in a land step. I would need a very specific deck before I started taking Twister over Mox Jet. Thinking about Ancient Tomb, thinking about Excavator. I think I'm just gonna grab Excavator. Nice to get an early Lands Matters card. That Demonic Tutor's tempting, though. If we actually do end up Dark Depths. Alright, I'm gonna talk myself into this tutor. Best land tutor in the cube, right? Speaking of Dark Depths. Yeah, I don't want to risk losing that one, Witherbloom can work well with lands, and the rest of these cards don't, essentially. So I'll just grab that. Let's grab a little fetch. Sure. Sure. I have not been drinking enough water. You ever take a sip of water and, like, your throat kind of hurts because it's not hydrated enough? I get that sometimes. Drying out. That white reliquary could be really good here, Green-black lands matter. You open to wheel that Pillage the Bog. Shifting Woodland works with Dark Depths, right? You copy it. It has no counters on it. You get a 2020. Makes sense to me. Backup plan, maybe? It's like that or Curtains. I don't think this Curtains does much for me. Hexmage, yeah. That was the main thing I was worried about, is if somebody early on had seen the Dark Depths and was like, oh, hey, I bet that Hexmage wheels and snags it from me. That's the main thing I was worried about. Glad it didn't happen. Apparently this cube is going to be up for 4 weeks of Exodus. Yeah, I feel like Excavator and Crucible, I feel, get overdrafted. And people, like, really get it. Really love the idea of bringing back a Strip Mine or something. But I feel like you need a lot of cards for those decks to work consistently. And then a lot of times you're just drawing your 3-mana 2/3 and over-under on the trophy count for the season. Oh, I don't know. I found that my end of the season trophy count only very loosely correlates with my my actual win rate. And if I end up with a lower trophy count, it probably means that I spent more time like playing other formats in the middle, more so than anything else. White and Nantuku do play well together. I kind of want to try wheeling the Expedition map and taking Grief for Channel here. I'm not going to, but I want to. Oh, hello. I think someone's about to be very happy with the 3rd pick Mox, because we are doing a land stip. And that means we're grabbing Fast Bond and trying to wheel this Titanium. Deatherite sort of cares about lands. I don't think we're hitting the blue for Oko very often. Nissa would be reasonable here. The Natural Order is not the worst backup plan, Just make a World Spine Worm. Just have a 15/15. Duress is not crazy. Could try taking the Night of the Reliquary. Play the Marsh Flats, can get a white source. We have the Silent Clearing. If I'd taken the Natural Order, I'd be on Atraxa here. As is, I think I'm just going to grab the Nissa. Well, you think the Natural Order can wheel? I think it wheels some percentage of the time. Who else is even green, right? The person who took the 2-3? You think they're about it? This is, like, kind of good with fast spawn, but currently I don't have anything for it to grab, right? It's just a 3-mana Lotus Cobra. Fast spawn would be another something to do with this, I'm sorry, upheaval would be another something to do with the fast spawn. Double blue's a little rough with what I got going on currently. Yeah, I don't know. Torsten's kind of interesting. I think I'm just grabbing Temple Garden here. Oh, the Urborg's good. With Dark Depths, I'm going to take the Urborg. Southern Earth's kind of interesting. I'm a little bit worried about just like not having the forests and plains for the night. Could ditch white pretty easily. Just take him to Turok here. Deathrite Shaman starting to look reasonable. We have a lot of ways of tutoring for Dark Depths, and no ways of tutoring for this Hex Mage, except for Demonic Tutor, I guess. Not a lot for this fast spawn to do currently. I think I'm just supposed to grab the Reclaimer, huh? The Titania did not wheel either, so somebody else is doing land stuff. I guess I'm getting punished for passing that Reclaimer, or the Green Crucible Creature. I'm getting kind of punished for passing that, huh? Now I got somebody else dipping their pen in my ink. They might even have my Thespian stage from me, because I haven't seen the Dark Depths. Yeah, looking at Ignoble, looking at the Liliana. Both play pretty well here. Well, the Courser is at least something to do with Fast Bond. And currently we have nothing to do with Fast Bond. So I'm going to grab that. I would love the Mortuary for the Marsh Flats. I love the Green Sun Zenith. But it is what it is. We got to take this Courser here. Oh, what's up, Bill? Yeah, we're going to take Bill over another fetch here. It's nice landfall action. Oh, you want me to take the Thespian stage? I guess. I mean, if you see Thespian stage this late, which it's almost certainly going to wheel, right? It's just guaranteed to wheel. All right, fine. Chat saving me from my stage blindness. Yeah, as much as I like the Blooming Marsh, I'm just going to take 6 here. Another little land synergy thing. How are we doing? I need 3 more cards. Should be able to get a piece of fixing or 2 if we see them. You think 6 is really good? I've been pretty medium on it, on 6. I've been able to like attack and have it be sweet, and I've also just like had my 3-mana 2/4 get bricked very easily. Or like not have the lands to feed it, or... You get the idea. It is a lands matter card, though. Let's grab this Wayfinder. The Wayfinder kind of makes me wish I'd grabbed that Hagak. Maybe Greaves is right for the 2020s. Oh, I just took the card that said lands on it, Grixis guy. With the land stem. I didn't actually think about it that hard. Maybe that Scrubland's interesting for that Nether Reliquary splash. Yeah, I don't think I'm playing it. I don't think I'm playing tonight as much as I want to. Ooh, a Green Sun Zenith Wheel. Yeah, the Green Sun Zenith Wheel is sick because it can find Reclaimer or White of the Reliquary or Courser if we have Fast Bond going. Now that we're here, I kind of wish I'd grabbed that Duress earlier. Just a way to like poke the opponent's hand, see if the Dark Depths will actually land or if we're just going to hit Path or something. I guess we have him to Turok. That's kind of nice. You wish we had a Bill? Yeah. It is what it is. Thespian Stage, a little too important to pass, I think. I guess even if they answer my Thespian Stage Dark Depths combo, we have a backup plan with a Shifting Woodland. Let's get this Sleeper out of here. I kind of dig cutting Nissa too. Awesome. Yeah, I think this is just my deck hum. We did get the Hagak. Do you want to throw that in here? Is Hagak better than Linwild Oddity? Yeah, the 6 is self-milling, and the Satyr Wayfinder is self-milling. So I kind of like the Hagak. The Oddity gives some depth to the Green Sun Zenith package, which is kind of nice. Pardon the yawn. Marsh Flats is getting played for Landfall and Deathred, I suppose. This would be 8 green sources and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 black. I think I dig that. I think I'm supposed to play one more green. Nine green, 8 black with Urborg there. And like ignoble stuff. A lot of green fixing for black. Hey, Rourke9, thanks for 40 months. Hope you're doing well too. Yeah, someone at the time I like looked up their website and it said like permanently closed, and I was like, well, that can't be right. Someone screwed up the website. Their pizza was so good, and they always seemed like really busy when I was there. The pandemic hit them hard and they never recovered. I can see that. I can see that. Damn, that's a bummer. Obama used to order that pizza delivered to the White House in its frozen form. Right, ultimate price? That's what I was wondering. Nice. Looks like a mull to me, huh? Some kind of sick openers, huh? Like, we can make it turn 2 2020 here. I don't think that's better. The fast bond. Maybe if the swamp was a forest, huh? Oh shit, what up? Hey, Wiltron, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 5 months. Fuck. Archon of Cruelty is pretty scary here. This finds me a land. Then I've got a little bit of buffer for the Archon. Okay, cool. If they made the Archon here, I would not be making a Dark Depths. I would have to, like, make the Dark Depths token mid-combat to eat the Archon mid-combat. But if they're flashing back looting, I can make on their AOT. And then they chump, and then if they do the Archon, then the Wayfinder eats the Edict. Then we're at least, like, doing stuff, right? Oh, I can see that jet him. Opponent exerting their Arena of Glory for a hasty Blood Tithe Harvester. Killing my 1/1, sure, sure. Cool. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Master Mike, thanks for 42 months there. That opener was so close to good, Just needed a green source. I did see Spike made the finals of his. I think I rated in that stream. I didn't see if he'd won or not, but I assume not. If that's how you're phrasing it to me. What's making the 2020? Dark Depths and Thespian stage for the most part. Dark Depths and Hexmage could do it too. Lost to Juju. Oh, that's nice. Not for Spike, but for everybody that doesn't have to face Juju now. Each pod drafts a different cube, inert materials. Yeah, and then the winners of the pods play off in the top 8. The year that I won, everybody got randomed into a pod, which was actually very good for me. I got randomed into a pod that I had a cube that I had not drafted all week. But it had been on the Magic Online. It had been a featured cube like 2 years ago. 2 years before that CubeCon. So I was like, oh, I just like drafted this cube for like 2 weeks straight once. All right. I know exactly what to do. So even though I hadn't drafted it all at CubeCon, I was still just like very advantaged, I think. A lot of people, several people in the pod like drafting it for the first time. How do they choose the top 8 cube? They use a vintage cube. They use a powered vintage cube for the top 8 cube. Do I only like Urborg and Yavimaya in these Dark Depths cubes? Or these Dark Depths decks? No. So Urborg's like very good in heavy black decks in general, like Doomsday and such. It's pretty strong. I'm just gonna flood the board with 1/1s if I can. And Yavimaya has a lot of nice synergies. It's sweet with Nissa, it's sweet with Orcish Lumberjack. I feel like we've successfully bricked this Ragavan. The only issue is I don't really have much else to do with this fast bond once we're here. And now we're just like in the crop rotation waiting room, so we can make it 2020. What was exiled with Ragavan? Hopefully nothing important. A forest. I have seen Aqua's cube. It is gorgeous, isn't it? This Thespian stage is supposed to copy a forest, right? All right, all right. Courses in the graveyard. Where's Eternal Witness? I'm gonna hold on to this forest, or this swamp rather. In case we rip Eternal Witness, rebuy Courser, and want to have a land drop to gain life. I guess. Just doesn't really matter, right? No, my Reclaimer! Oh yeah, 6 would be a great reason to sandbag a land or two. What are they trying to do over there? Casual 2-mana 5/5. Wish I had some of those 1/1s back, Well, the white's got Vigilance. That's kind of cool. No reach, though. I was gonna die to the stupid 3/1. Some dragon. Yeah, I think some dragon beats me here. Yeah, they don't serve with the Magda for whatever reason. If they just like don't serve with that dwarf, then we can activate white, go get the Dark Depths, make a 20/20 block. But now I can't do that. So I think I just scoop here, Very close game. Well, I got this ignoble a turn 2 sooner, Or is any creature? I'm gonna go ahead and cut him to Turok and play cut down. I think I want everything else the same. I just explained why I can't go to 1. Hashtag sniped. So why do the reliquary has to tap to activate, right? And the ability is sacrifice another creature. So if I need to do this before blockers, then I sacrifice my ignoble. Now I have a tapped white, and the ignoble is gone. I make it 20/20. I have 1 20/20. They have 3 creatures attacking. I'm at 4 life. I can block the 4/4. I take 5 damage. I would go to -1, not 1. Hey, Revenant, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Math, right? Good old math. Yeah, there were a lot of sick draws there for a while. A couple too many bricks. This game looks kind of sick. Hey, Blade, thanks for the rating. 13 Lade, thanks for the rating with a party of 13. Hope you had a good stream. Hope you had a good time. Hey, Joe the Thumb, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 74 months there. Lined it up perfect. Aw, yeah. In a vacuum, when you rate higher, Time Walk or Ancestral? Time Walk. Time Walk's just like very exploitable. Like if you repeat Time Walk, if you repeat Ancestral Recall, it's obviously great. You're drawing a ton of cards. But there's hosers for drawing a pile of cards, right? There's cards like Orcs and Shieldred and Hull Breacher and Narset and stuff. There's just like a ton of things that that are good against that. And in the early game, sometimes you can draw a pile of cards and like lose because your opponent just like dumps their hand in play and murders you. Time Walk kind of does both. Time Walk gives you card advantage when you're like recurring it, especially if you've got some card draw engines, right? Like Planeswalkers and stuff. And then it also gives you that tempo advantage. In a lot of the fast mana in the format, a lot of the super fast mana, becomes like basically like a land at a certain point in the game, whereas Time Walk can just flip games. It accelerates you early and then it just like flips games in the late game. Hell yeah, Burger King. Yeah, we're certainly weak to some things, right? Out of my opponent's deck, we know they've got a Solitude in there somewhere. It was a bummer breaking off a few turns last game because they burned the Solitude very early on. So if I'd managed to pull off the combo, I think it would have been pretty good. Interesting. I actually pulled that off the other day, Echo. The natural activation. We had a slow Dark Depths win. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day previous or what, but or I guess it like at a certain point I was off for the weekend. Yeah, it was either the Thursday or yesterday, I guess. But yeah, I'd never done that before. It was a first time for me. This does remove my Delirium for the Shifting Woodland, but it's a fucking idiot trampler there at 1, right? Was Witherbloom just lethal there? Yeah, maybe. I'm tired, friend. I'm tired. Plus, isn't a Higak sweet? Now we've cleverly hid the Witherbloom. They'll never see it coming game 3. Alright, let's do it like that, huh? Fast 2020 for the win. This hand can make it 2020, but it's very slow. I'm having a mull. I'm going to be greedy. Full 30 mana mark. It was like activating it for three turns in a row or something. Nice board stall of a game. Opponent's Zerborg helped out. Turn 2/6 might be good here, huh? Might be reasonable. I'm just gonna cut down that Magda. Kind of an aggressive cut down. I should be making sure they're not playing Lelia this turn before I jam it. It's a little aggressive on my part. A little rebuy action here. Oh, showed up. Hey, the Kodaddy thinks the solid thinks 11 months there, and I'm Trombone thinks at 65. Sure. That'll do, huh? I think the Zagoth Triome in my opponent's deck is probably for the white ley line, right? Oh, shut up. Shit, what up? Hey, Fenskinator, thanks for 85 months. Or there could be some blue splash, right? Could be like recall or something. And they wanted the Bloodstained Mire to be able to get blue. Nope, there's this actual green man in there. There's a Hex Drinker. Hey, Beef Punch, thanks to the sub, thanks to 36 months, the 3 years. 3 years and 2 beards ago, I subbed a lub. All right, do they have the Solitude is the next question. I win the match. Go me. You had some stressful games. Winning your entry for the bullet with Turbo Depths. Oh yeah. Yeah, like, do you have a thing? Are you dead? Oh good, another white deck. Swords to Plowshare's opponent. Potentially. I think I like white next turn instead of activating Reclaimer. And then I can go Wayfinder, sack. Why is an entry called a bullet? It's just like, you know, like fire bullets. It's just slang. Having one in the chamber. Have 3 bullets. I'm sure it comes from poker. You're taking your shot at winning. Sure. I don't think I sack Reclaimer here. To just tutor up Dark Depths. I think we chill with both of our things in play. I think we chill with one of our things in play. Well, opponent sure slowed me down a bit, huh? Woodlands doesn't really beat Strip Mine. Because the Sarah Paragon can rebuy the Strip Mine again. It's annoying. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot to chew through here. Considering Springheart and Antiku, but maybe that's better on the Eternal Witness if I can set that up, huh? Yeah, if we drawn Fast Bond or a Mox or the Thespian Sage naturally, we could have made it 2020 there while the Strip Mine was tapped. I didn't, though. I didn't draw any of those. Interesting. How am I? I'm well, Farfnarkle. Hope you are well, too. Oh, I've got the loading screen here, I see. Hell yeah, Farf. I guess I'm just going to witness back 6 here. Hex Mage would be a funny answer to a Parallax Wave, Yeah, I mentioned that already, Burger King. That's why I didn't play out the Spring Heart and MTGO earlier. That's the idea anyway. Considering a double block here just to burn another Parallax Wave counter, I think that's probably solid. I do lose my Eternal Witness. Interesting. Oh, we're just replaying it with Sarah Paragon, sure. Timmy, the 64 persons, the signups start at like noon Central Time today. The signups on Wednesday start at 5 Central Time today, but you missed them. They're all full. Good luck next week. Yeah, hard to realize unless you like read the article. That'd be pretty easy to miss. Have I chosen which one I'm going to do? Yeah, I'm signed up for the 9:31 tomorrow, which I'm planning on streaming. 9:30 CST. And then I'm signed up for one on Thursday, too. That Stoneforge Mystic Grab. Glimmer Lens, sure. Nice, Yoshi. Let's do it up. Hey, Yoshi, thanks for 27 months. Can't play this weekend, though, so you're saving them? That makes sense. That's what I did last week. I had one, I had a qualification last week, and I couldn't play on that Saturday, so I saved it up. Serving with 6 does, like, give me Delirium pretty easy. I guess I could serve with a Spring Heart for the same reason. Yarp. See what the opponent's about here. Yeah, should I fucking copy it with Stage first? Do I have enough mana for that? 1, 2. No, I'm 1 short, huh? Oh, the woodland could have tapped. Yeah, I could have. Damn it. Would have been nice to have another in play here. Well, the strip mine's exiled. That's nice. A little bit worried about just dying to regular attacks here. We can force the Sarah to chump, but then the Parallax Wave gives me 2 more blockers. I think I'm supposed to bring back Springheart here. Oh, it is legendary? Whatever. I looked at my board and I was like, the one non-legendary thing. Very confident and very wrong. So I should just play the regular and had one more thing in play. Isn't like copying the insects would be different? No, but I'd have one more blocker, right? The Springheart itself would be a 1/1. Could see that mattering. Oh, I'm just dead. Great. What a long, finangledy. I wonder if they just ripped that. They could have killed me last turn, right? So, like, they probably just ripped this headliner. I'm gonna leave the Hymn to Truck in here. Over cut down. Just like a way to... Oh, let's play Liberator too. Liberator over Liliana. Just think about that Parallax Wave, right? Thinking about answers. The Parallax Wave did buy them a lot of time, yeah. Feels like it was a fucking close game, though. Despite them having double strip mine Parallax Wave. Not what you're looking to see. Not what you're looking to face with the Dark Depths deck. This hand is not good. But it's pretty good if they can't answer the Reclaimer, I guess. I guess it just tutors for the combo by itself. What's my best rip here, Nissa? Just turn 2 a Nissa. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Badagaboosh thinks the 90 months. Badagaboosh says, wow, that's a long time. OMG, I was a whole other person back then. Haven't shit me pants in a while. I don't believe that for a second, Badagaboosh. Bait used to be believable. So right now we need to decide whether to play around Strip Mine or Council's Judgment. And I think I'm going to try and play around Council's Judgment. And just pass here. Can a Fast Bond and an Elvish Reclaimer just take it down? Guess we'll find out. To game 3 we go. I guess I'll cut Nissa. Or maybe I'll cut Deathrite, Yeah. What happened in game 2? That was game 2, friend. We made it 2020 and killed them. Turn 3, 2020. Our opener was Elvish Reclaimer, Fast Bond, no other cards. It was just lands. And that's all we needed. Don't love the idea of giving them cards. Just to get this white down a turn sooner. Should play the Blooming Marsh, I guess. Interesting. Is serving for 2 interesting? I think I'm supposed to croc rotation for Dark Depths here. I guess not, because if I naturally draw 1/2, I can crop rotation for the other. Alright, you talked me into it. Just need a critter to sack here, and we'll be in good shape, It's gonna be an embarrassing ass Mana Tithe. If I don't pay for the Sentinel, I think I can try and make it 2020 this turn. Leave a forest up, untap another one, crop rotation, sacking something. Sack the other one to white, make it 2020. I'm going to him them, and then I think I'm just going to make it 2020 now. Play around Strip Mine. Well, we saw multiple... Yeah, no. We saw multiple sorcery speed removal spells, right? The Council's Judgment and the Parallax Wave. I think it's better to chill. So they need to play either Strip Mine or Parallax Wave here from what we saw to prevent us from making a 2020. We do not have a Talon Gates in the deck now. Pardon the yawn. Path? I think that was the previous opponent. I don't think we've seen Path out of this opponent. Hashtag sniped. Pretty happy to see that. This is nothing, right? We're less life than them, so they don't gain life here. Yeah, I thought for sure they were going to try and Flicker Wisp at Forest. I guess they made a blocker. So they jump with a Flicker Wisp, but now they can rip Council's Judgment to Parallax Wave, huh? But it needs to be right here. It needs to be right here off the top. Awesome. Two additional sorcery removal spell Merit options. Yeah, right. One of those was even an instant speed one, right? The channel might have gotten us. Cool. Landstead gets another trophy. Landstead gets another trophy. That's back to back. Back to back land stips, back to back trophies. Apparently, I should just be forcing lands every fucking draft. Who knew that, right? Who would have predicted that? All right, I'm going to be doing an early stream tomorrow. I'm not going to be doing my regular late night stream tomorrow. I'm going to try and stream a little early.